Hi guys, it's Barbara with Quartz Rose Tarot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. Guys, if you're looking for my information to book a personal reading, my tarot deck, Magical Fantasy Tarot, or any of my other channels, everything is in the description box below the video. Let's get into this for Aries. Hey Aries, what's happening? Weekend vibe. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like you're matching somebody's energy here because there's a lot of drama causing a tower. So two people could be being very cold to each other because of the drama, needing strength because of the drama, because there's a tower. Your energy is between two people here. That's really cold and calculated. I feel like your energy is that you want to heal the situation. Your wish fulfillment is to heal the situation and have a new beginning. I feel like this is your person. You feel like this is your person and you're trying to move forward here. You want to move forward. You want to let go of the past is what this is. You definitely have taken a step back, seeing a bigger picture here, and you want to move past the past with this person. So if you guys have had a lot of drama in the past, you're ready to make amends and move forward with this person. You're wishing to heal the situation. Taurus. So you're walking away to master your emotions. You're holding back from a relationship because of the back and forth. You don't want to have any back and forth with anybody right now. You're holding back from somebody. You're walking away to really, I don't know that by walking away, it doesn't mean that you're completely leaving somebody behind. In this case, I feel like it's so that you can take a breath. So you could have been angry, and instead of being confrontational, you're just deciding to walk away and master your emotions. You're going to get yourself in check, right? You're held back, right? So instead of punching somebody in the throat, you took a minute, right? And I like that for you. There's no back and forth in the relationship right now. You're holding back because I feel like you're really pissed. You don't want to escalate. And so this is why you might be heartbroken. That's why. Okay. So I feel like you're heartbroken here, and that you're trying to tell somebody that you don't feel like there's any equal give and take because they won't speak. It's like you're the one doing all the talking. Like you want to communicate, but this person's not saying anything. They're letting you speak. I don't know if it's out of intimidation or if this person is just pissed off, not wanting to talk. See, Taurus, this person's intimidated by you because you're coming in the energy of the King of Swords. The King of Swords is the badass of the deck, okay? They plot, they plan, they're strategic. They will use somebody's weakness against them, right? So intimidation, right? And so they're at a crossroads about the truth. because there was deception in the relationship. So you may have found out that somebody did you dirty. You, instead of, I like the fact that you walked away to gather your thoughts, because it wasn't getting you anywhere. It was escalating, right? But I feel like they're intimidated to tell you what really happened because there was deception here. They lied in the relationship, or they deceived in the relationship. They could have cheated, whatever the case may be. Gemini. Okay. So Gemini, I feel like there's a partnership here, and somebody's needing to be patient, because I feel like you guys argue. You need to be fair and balanced here. There's arguing the harsh truth about the burden. Okay. Somebody's telling you that what's wrong with the relationship. Four of Cups, someone's unhappy, needing to be patient. Could be dealing with a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Manifesting divine timing. I almost feel like you're praying here for this to work. Trying to hold on to your happiness, wishing, praying. You're in your emotions, feeling very guarded and defensive. There's burdens in this relationship. The burden is you're arguing over things that are trivial, or somebody feels like they're carrying too much of the load here, right? With the burden, that means somebody who's carrying the lion's share of the burden, right? Discontent, somebody. So this person's arguing that you're not doing enough. Gemini, if you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, they're telling you you're not doing enough in the partnership. So they need help. They need their helpmate. They're hoping that this is figured out. They don't want to lose this relationship. They're still trying to hold on to their happiness. They could be, tell me about this. They're still holding on to the relationship. They're hoping for happiness and success here. They want you to master your emotions, that you may be very guarded and defensive, but there's love here. There's a lot of love here, and you will have a victory. Okay. So I feel like your partner is saying that they're tired of taking care of all the responsibilities. They're wanting you to take on some of the share, but you may be defensive about it and need to master your own emotions. Cancer. Okay. Cancer. Woo, cards are flying out for you, Cancer. So there's healing here. Manifesting a relationship. King of Cups. There you're coming in masculine energy. You're recovering and you're manifesting a relationship. King of Cups. Mm. Tell me what you're holding on to. Okay, so you held back maybe you were out in the cold holding on or holding back. Maybe you've gone through something and it kept you from looking for a mate, but divine timing's at play for your happiness. It's time, right? So you're going to get your wish, you're going to get your blessing. Okay. That person may be, now you're both coming in masculine energy, but that doesn't mean anything. A feminine can be in masculine energy and a masculine can be in feminine energy. King of Swords. There may be a commitment with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius coming towards you. Why you held back out in the cold could be because you felt betrayed and you were at a crossroads on whether or not, everybody's not the same, guys. If you've gone through some shit there's 7 billion people in this world, closer to 8 billion. Just because somebody did you dirty doesn't mean the next one will, okay? Like you're doing some soul searching, you're waiting because of betrayal and being at a crossroads about manipulation. So holding back out in the cold, you might decide that you're ready to work on this. You're ready to work on this, Empress energy, now that you've gained strength, okay? So I feel like you have a blessing coming towards you. You have a blessing coming towards you, and it looks like if you hesitated to have a relationship, I don't think you're going to be hesitating much longer. Leo. Queen of Wands, first card out. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Oh. Okay. I feel like there is a battle with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn between the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. And there's a lot of mind games and manipulation here with that Five of Swords. Waiting to cut somebody out, somebody wanting to win at all costs, waiting to cut somebody out. Working on their strength. It's somebody, tell me about the back and forth with the moon. Oh. Okay, Leo, you feel like somebody's done you dirty. You feel like if you could be same-sex relationship, or you're both in your feminine energy. Take it how it resonates with you. Do you feel somebody manipulated you and you're waiting to work on your strength? You feel like somebody's cut you off because they were hiding that they were juggling a new beginning in love. There's that betrayal with that Ten of Swords. You're feeling some kind of way with that Five of Cups. Those 2 cups behind you, but 3 spilled out, right? The harsh truth. This person could be dealing with a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this could be a King of Pentacles. The Queen and King of Pentacles could be the same person. One in their masculine, one in their feminine, but you feel like someone's betrayed you. You feel like you've been betrayed here, and that's what the problem is. You feel like you've been betrayed by a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Virgo. So Virgo, you could be the Empress here, and you feel like you're the Empress, Queen of Pentacles here. You feel like somebody is juggling. That's the center of the read, the Two of Pentacles. You feel betrayed. Whatever this person was doing, like secretly betraying it by juggling the Empress for a long time, causing a tower. Your wish fulfillment is for an apology, but is it really for an apology if somebody has been betraying you, causing a tower moment? I mean, Six of Swords, trying to go from rough waters to calm waters. Now, it depends on what the betrayal is, right? There's back and forth. Someone feels betrayed. I'm sorry. That is not the Ten of Swords. That is the Nine of Swords. I just noticed that. So there is a tower. Your strong emotions, sleepless nights, or something that's happening at night under the cover of darkness is causing sleepless nights, and you're back and forth about the Empress for a long time. It's causing a tower. Okay, so you could be very deep in thought or tossing and turning at night. You're feeling like maybe it's because of the separation. You're wanting somebody to come towards you and apologize to move forward. I do see a victory here with a partner. They're going to tell you, emotionally communicating about the burden. This person's going to tell you why they've not been with you. See, the tower is things that aren't built on a solid foundation are going to crumble. But your wish fulfillment is to get an apology. You're having sleepless nights. You may have strong emotions here, sleepless nights, back and forth. You could be pacing. You could be tossing and turning. That's what I feel like this is. I thought that was the Ten of Swords. My bad. That was the Nine of Swords. So I feel like you're tossing and turning at night. You can't get somebody out of your head. You're focused on something and that you want to move forward. You want to get past. Libra. Okay. Somebody may have been lying to you, Libra. So there's deception causing a tower. Somebody from the past, Libra, someone from the past. It's illuminating the truth, that you see the truth. So if you feel like you were lied to and now you see the truth. I feel like you're trying to block somebody from coming towards you. King of Wands energy. Because, okay. You know, when you catch somebody in a lie and then they start raising their voice because they're going to try to convince you by them yelling at you that they're not lying to you, but they are lying to you. That's what this is. Libra, this person is, whatever they did caused the tower. Their lies, their deception caused the tower. It's illuminating to you the truth. This is about the past. So they lied about the past, is causing a tower moment with you. You see the truth here. It's illuminating you seeing the truth, and you want to block somebody from coming towards you because all they do is wish. They're obsessed. Their wish obsessed with arguing in your judgment. All they want to do is fight. All they want to do is fight and argue, gaslight you, yell louder. So, if they yell louder, they think they win. They don't. Scorpio. Okay, someone's holding on to the burden. Has to do with an argument trapped in their head about their partner. Could be dealing with, this is Scorpio, this is you. Having sleepless nights. Okay. Why do I feel like this person may be holding back from committing in the relationship because you want to be in a relationship? You're trapped in your head. Queen of Cups, because somebody's holding back, because there's burden and it's arguing, trapped in your head about an argument with your partner. This person, you consider them your partner, but they're not committing. They're telling you to be patient. And you'll see they'll be coming towards you. Okay, so Sagittarius. Ooh. Sagittarius, you're coming in here as a masculine energy. You have 3 major arcanas between you and the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a relationship that's come full circle, and you may be the one moving on. So your relationship with the Queen of Pentacles is done. It's a cycle that's closing and you're moving on. You may be married to this person. You may be married to this person. You're taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture about this partnership. Because I feel like, ooh, there's 10 of Swords and the High Priestess. No one's talking about the betrayal. Nobody's speaking of the betrayal. Because with that High Priestess, there's no communication there. And you do have 10 swords there. And drama. No one's talking about the betrayal and the drama. So you need the strength to hold back. Okay. Capricorn. I feel like you don't know what you want. Capricorn, you don't know what you want, right? You're being at a crossroads about your wish fulfillment. It's illuminating you being trapped in your head. You're in your own head about it, right? Taking the leap of faith. You don't know what you want or what you want to do to get it. So with that Fool, you could be naive. You could be like, you know, just haphazardous. You're just, you know, walking, like walking without paying attention, right? Yeah, you don't know what you want. You've got a choice to make here. You have a lot of opportunities. I feel like you're the, what do I feel like? You're very passionate about moving forward. I feel like Capricorn, you don't know where you want to go. You don't. It's almost like you're off on exploring the world, okay? Like you're passionate about moving forward. You don't know where, you don't know how. You're just going to take that leap of faith. You're trapped in your head about your happiness. You have a lot of opportunities, but you have to make a choice. You have to make a choice. So I feel like for you, it's all up to you. You're ready to go wherever, you know. I feel like you have no regrets, right? I feel like, well, it says regretting working on the burden here, but I feel like for you, the burden is the choice. I feel like there's nothing here that's a burden for you except the choice to do whatever you want. It's the foundation. The foundation. Just be patient. It'll reveal itself, right? It'll reveal itself. This is a new beginning. The Empress stands for the new beginning. The only burden here is figuring out what you want to do and where you want to go. I feel like the world is your oyster here. Aquarius. Aquarius, you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. No? Or Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I feel like if you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, you may be committed to that person. The Queen of Wands could be a third party, and you taking a step back and seeing the bigger picture of the heartbreak that this may have caused. The Queen of Cups, because it's a heartbreak of a tower, right? And you need to get more clarity. You need to really do some soul searching and see things from a different perspective about this person. So if you've allowed a third party to cause heartbreak to your person because it's a commitment, and this is somebody that you've been committed to since, I'm going to say, with the Six of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, that you may have been committed to them since childhood, not childhood, but maybe have known them since your childhood, or this is a past life soulmate. I feel like for this commitment, it's been a long time here, causing discontent to the Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is causing, you don't want to fight and argue. You don't want to fight and argue because of the hidden betrayal. I see, you know, your person knows the harsh truth. They know it. They already know it. They already know it. You don't want to fight and argue about this. But Aquarius, what I'm thinking this is about for you is you really need to show some empathy here. This is about you standing in the Queen of Cups' shoes and seeing the pain from their perspective, right? Because you, with the Hanged Man on one side of this, the Three of Swords, and the Tower and the Hermit on the other side, this is maybe you recognizing the Tower of Heartbreak that was caused by this action to your partner. So this is about you really needing to see things from their perspective. Now, Hangman to me is the card of empathy. You need to look at it from somebody else's point of view. Okay, and Pisces. Pisces, you're leaving somebody out in the cold because you feel like there's no equal give and take here. And you're walking away very guarded and defensive and wanting to close the cycle. You're taking a step back to look at the bigger picture. Okay, the burden has to do with somebody wanting an opportunity with somebody from their past. Oh. So you feel really deceived in this relationship, and you're needing strength because you're feeling overwhelmed here, and you're trying to move forward. I feel like you got caught in the middle. You feel you're manifesting the Fool here. So I feel like I feel like you were naive about somebody. You believed somebody at face value, you know, instead of really letting them show you who they really are, because people will show you who they really are. You don't have to do anything. You just have to pay attention, right? So I feel like in this case, you feel really deceived in this relationship, and you're moving on because you feel like they still want an opportunity with somebody from their past. Guys, I'm going to leave that there. If that resonates with you, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay blessed.